This video is called the best dual sport mirror that almost no money can buy, for a reason. If you look at the dual sport mirrors on the market right now, all the little ones that kind of aren't in your way for off-road riding, they're very expensive and they're not very functional. They don't have much adjustability. So with my background in triathlon, I had been exposed to quite a few bicycle mirrors that we were required to use for races, to watch traffic so we don't get run over, etc., etc. So when I got back into motorcycles, the mirrors, I was pretty frustrated with the small mirrors on the bikes, and I hate big mirrors because they get in your way, they come at your face when you're getting really aggressive. So in my drawer, I found a mirror that I had been using for triathlon, and I adapted it to work for my motorcycle. So that mirror is the Zeffel Spy, and I'll put a link down below. You can buy these things for 15 bucks. That's why I say this is the best mirror that almost no money can buy. 15 bucks is very, very good. It has this little rubber strap that comes with it, and that little rubber strap is not effective for attaching it to the motorcycle. So this video is about me showing you how to attach this to your motorcycle, and so that it doesn't vibrate, and so that it effectively looks underneath your armpit, so that you can ride off-road with a mirror, and you don't have to compromise by taking your mirrors off or having these big bulky things that are trying to whack you in the face or are laid down impeding the vision of your instruments. So here we have the little mirror. It comes with this rubber strap. This isn't really sufficient for holding this onto your handlebar. It's not the right diameter, it doesn't stretch quite right, so all you do to take this thing off is just turn it sideways, and this little strap will come off. And what you're left with is just the little plastic flexible clamp. So how you strap to the motorcycle is actually with safety wire. And so this is the clamping surface. And when you do it with safety wire, it's just like a pair of hand grips. You can just tighten it so that it doesn't move on the handlebars. That way you don't have any vibration. I don't have a drill. If you have a drill, get a little tiny drill bit. And if you look at this, there's a hook on one side and there's nothing on the other side. So how we're going to do this is we're going to make a loop for the safety wire so that when you attach it to the handlebars, I'll show you this way, it's easier. It's essentially going to use that to clamp it tight. And the way I did it is take a little Dremel tool, and we're going to go right here into the thick part of the strap, and we're just going to put two tiny little holes so we can run the safety wire through it. Okay, so now we have the two tiny little holes on the opposite side of the hook, and what we're going to do is we're going to run safety wire in through the back side. Probably about an 8-inch piece of safety wire. Same stuff that you would wire your grips on with. And we're just going to pull that through so you can see it creates a loop on this back side. And we can flatten that out a little bit. Use a pair of pliers or something to push it through. There's a little bit of glue on this one. This is actually an old mirror that I had. But now you can see it's just flat on the back side. So what we're going to do is we're going to clamp it onto our handlebars. And then we're going to use this as the new way to fasten it. And then we'll just tighten down the safety wire on this side. And it hides underneath that hook so it's not sharp. And just keep tightening it down until the mirror doesn't really move very easily on your handlebars. And you can see in my videos where I can just turn the mirror down and I can tuck it in underneath my handlebars. And this works really slick because it'll look right underneath your armpit while you're riding. So pretty cool little mirrors. So here we are looking at the 690, and first thing you want to do is remove your mirror. So just take your old mirror off. Usually like a 14mm wrench. And then we're going to loosen up your perch. And we're going to move this out of the way just a little bit and just slide it down. And we have our mirror. And we're going to put the safety wire side down like that. And we just wrap the wire around the clamp like this. And hopefully you guys can see the hook right there. And just pinch that. And grab your pliers. And it's just like wiring up a set of grips if you've never done that. So just grab the wire. It's nicer if you have safety wire pliers, but I don't. So I use regular pliers. You can also use vice grips pretty effectively. And just start turning. So we're getting near the end. Pull and twist at the same time on the wire. And you want it pretty snug because you don't want your mirror vibrating. And take your safety wire pliers and cut it off fairly short. And then just use the tip of the pliers, not to tip your fingers, to push down the wire so you don't get cut on it. And now we can move this wherever we like and it'll stay in place. And what's nice about this mirror is that it has all these different rotation positions. So like I said, on my 350 when I'm riding off-road, I have a little bit of slack in this and I just turn it in and turn it underneath so it's out of the way. I don't hit it. You can leave it and it's pretty out of the way. It still have, you know, use of your controls, and I don't know, just turn it wherever you like it. But anyway, that's a cool little dual sport mirror. It just tucks out of the way while you're riding. It doesn't get in your way. So you can see it's totally hidden from obstruction there. Readjust your perch to wherever you need it. Alright, so there you go, guys. That's all there is to it. That's the best dual sport mirror. People wonder how hot it is where I work on my motorcycle. It's really, really hot. It's so hot that the camera keeps turning off because it's cooking and the sun's not even up. But here's the finished product. You can turn it any way you want. And tucks down, doesn't move, doesn't vibrate. It's beautiful. Beautiful off-road mirror. Not in your way. I've been enjoying it for quite some time on my 350. So just turn it wherever you want, and like I said, it'll look right underneath your armpit. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Check out these other links below, and hit that notification bell.